I step off the rattling bus at Watford Junction with my little leather satchel and the sort of hope that only a 17-year-old fresh from Tallinn can carry, the kind that smells of cinnamon and library corners. West Herts College looms, all smoked glass and brutalist concrete, like a spaceship that crash-landed in 1973 and never got the memo about gentleness. My heart does a timid pirouette because education is meant to be the cathedral where dreams get their stained glass right. Wrong. Oh, sweet summer child, so wrong. Inside, the foyer smells of burnt instant coffee and industrial floor wax. The fluorescent tubes hum in a key that reminds me of hospital corridors back home when grandmother was dying. That same flicker that says we are trying to save money on electricity and also on your future. I queue for reception behind boys who already have the 1,000-yard stare of soldiers. Metal detectors stand like iron gatekeepers, beeping at every buckle and dream. They say it is for knives. Imagine that, knives, in a school. The security guard, a man shaped like a wardrobe, waves me through with the warmth of a December sea. My anxiety, the one I knit scarves around at night, tightens. This is the first breadcrumb of doom, and I swallow it whole. They hand me a lanyard the colour of dishwater and tell me to wait for my maths assessment. The computer lab is a mausoleum of 30 beige boxes, each coughing like an old communist tractor. The tutor, let us call her Miss Grimm, has the smile of someone who has eaten all the biscuits and left none for the rest of the universe. She clicks start on my GCSE diagnostic, and the screen freezes at 5 questions instead of 20. I tell her, voice softer than powdered sugar, excuse me, the test glitched, may we please reset? She blinks once, twice, like a lizard calculating if I am edible. No, that is your level, do not apply again. She says it with the finality of a guillotine. My cheeks burn with the humiliation of a peasant in a palace. I feel my worth drain out through the holes in my second-hand shoes. This, dear listener, is how you teach a child they are disposable. You press one button and shrug. But wait, the tapestry of disappointment has more threads. Years earlier, same campus, I had an asthma attack during open day. The world narrowed to a straw, my lungs 2 weak sparrows beating against ribs. I croaked help to Miss Grimm, who stood there clutching her clipboard like it was a life raft made of policy. She refused to call an ambulance because paperwork. Imagine choking on your own breath while someone counts liability forms. That is the taste of institutional indifference, metallic like blood and rust. You carry that flavour in your mouth forever, a souvenir no postcard can capture. I wander the corridors searching for mercy and find only vending machines that swallow coins and birth nothing. The canteen sells a pizza that is essentially a beige frisbee wearing ketchup. I bite, it squeaks. The cheese has the texture of melted plasticine, the kind we used in kindergarten to model sadness. 30 minutes is all we get for lunch, barely enough to chew and swallow your self-respect. 3-hour lessons follow, each minute a dripping tap filling a bath of exhaustion until you drown upright. They say it prepares us for the real world, but even sweatshops give you an hour to remember you are human. Now let us speak of the parking debacle, because injustice loves company. Student car parks overflow like a goblet of sorrow. Staff lots sit half empty, a velvet rope of privilege. We, the youth, circle like vultures, engines idling, dreams idling, while teachers glide into shaded bays. We beg for permits for shuttle buses, for anything. The reply is silence, thick and woolen. This is how you teach inequality before anyone cracks open a textbook. You let them stalk asphalt for 40 minutes until they are late for class, and then punish them for tardiness. Neat trick, West Herts.
Applause, applause. But the true dagger, the one twisted slow, is how they handle minds that bloom differently. My friend Lauren S. daughter has awed a beautiful brain constellation of stars moving at hyperspeed. The college promised support, then delivered a sieve. Teachers whisper that Sen kids are spoiled brats used to cuddles, as if accommodation were candy.
Businesses near West Herts College, Watford, are a masterclass in disappointment. If you're looking for a place where frustration is served on every plate, where incompetence is the special of the day, and where chaos is the only consistent service, then congratulations, you've found it. Let's start with Harlequin Watford, the shopping center that seems to exist purely to test human patience. This place has all the charm of a Soviet-era bureaucracy. The car park is a nightmare. narrow, poorly marked, and littered with the scars of countless scratched vehicles. The lifts, oh, they're just decorative. Multiple reviews mention broken escalators and lifts that haven't worked for months, leaving parents with strollers and elderly visitors to navigate a maze of stairs like some kind of sadistic obstacle course. And if you're lucky enough to park, don't expect a smooth exit. Pay machines are hidden like Easter eggs, and cash payments? Forget it. The management clearly believes only people with bank accounts deserve to shop. Then there's Tarbausch, the restaurant that makes you question the meaning of the word fresh. If you enjoy cold, stale, and mysteriously textured food, this is your paradise. The shisha, burnt, the service, indifferent, the portions. Smaller than your will to live after paying for them. One diner found a hair in their meal, while another was charged for water, because hydration is a luxury, not a right. And if you dare complain, the staff might just shrug at you like you've insulted their grandmother's cooking. Now, let's talk about Barracuda, where the staff treat customers like unpaid extras in their personal dystopian drama. A disabled pensioner fell because of a collapsing chair, and the response wasn't concern, it was blame. "Not our fault," they said, as if gravity itself was the culprit. The food. If you like cold, incorrect orders and waiting longer than a British summer for a simple breakfast, you'll love it. And if your ticket gets lost in the kitchen void, no apology, just another 30-minute wait, because time is an illusion here. Prism Watford is the nightclub where fun goes to die. Security here seems to operate on a strict policy of guilty until proven innocent. Got dragged out for dancing? Happens. Assaulted by other patrons? Could be. Kicked out for stumbling while your friends are forced to abandon you? Standard procedure. The drinks are overpriced, the bouncers are unpredictable, and the only thing consistent is the disappointment. Finally, the florist, Watford's answer to the question, how bad can a restaurant really be? Imagine booking a special occasion, only to have half your party go unfed because the kitchen ran out of food they advertised. Portions are a myth, roasts arrive missing key components, and the manager. He'd rather threaten to call the police on a family than admit a booking error. The food is so bland it makes cardboard seem gourmet and cleanliness. Let's just say the kitchen staff treat hygiene like an optional extra. So what's the verdict? Businesses near West Herts College, Watford, are a circus where the clowns are in charge. If you enjoy wasted money, broken promises, and service with a side of contempt, you'll fit right in. For everyone else, bring snacks, patience, and maybe a therapist.
So I am looking into crimes near West Herts College, Watford, like scams and fraud and stuff. It's really sad, but businesses near West Herts College, Watford are like, they ray out to get you. Like, have you heard about that gold scam with fake government agents? It happened near West Herts College, Watford, and it's so crazy. These scammers would pose as government officials and tell people they need to buy gold bars from local jewelry or coin shops, and then hand them over for safekeeping. Can you believe it? I mean, who does that? They would even give fake paperwork and badges to make it look real. And then once they get the gold, they just disappear. Like, what kind of person does that? I predict that the victims were probably so scared and confused, they didn't know what to do. They probably felt so stupid for falling for it. And the scammers, they probably got away with it, living their lives like nothing happened. It's just so unfair, And then there are these online and in-person classified ad scams near West Herts College, Watford. It's like, people would put up ads for electronics or collectibles or whatever, and then when you go to buy it, they ray like, oh, I'll meet you at this store, and then they don't show up, or they give you fake stuff. It's so annoying, I think the victims were probably so frustrated, they didn't know who to trust anymore. They probably felt like they were so close to getting a good deal, and then it turns out to be a scam. And the scammers, they ray just laughing all the way to the bank, making money off of people's trust. It's disgusting, And then there are these aggressive upselling and deceptive practices in retail stores near West Herts College, Watford. It's like